Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Sikeja Kofi. Anywhere you see me, just call me.
Take that, rewind it back.
The earlier SIM registration exercise began on October 1st, 2021 under the previous administration. And the idea at that time was to use the Ghana card to clean up the system, improve security, and then reduce fraud. Fast forward, December 3rd, 2025, the Minister for Communications and Digital Technology and Innovation said a fresh nationwide SIM registration was instead scheduled for the first quarter of 2020, ladies and gentlemen. And this is where it gets interesting. The current administration has basically said the previous exercise did not work the way it should have under the previous government. You see, we have been told that the earlier process between 2021 and 2023 lacked proper biometric verification due to some beef between the NIA and the Communications Ministry.
The same registration, no. Some of it here, I'm maybe a tremu. You see, I'm try a simple from. Now, at your how can say a buy? Okwa na MTN na si canopy na ni party ase na ye frɛ baako at your how buy kopem say ye nyina say ne anim say Minister of Communications are all same registration no na on National Identification Authority page no na omo nkasa na say omuntem enye papa.
And as for this one, I promise on my honor not to comment on it. I truly reserve my comment, ladies and gentlemen, because
All right. Okay.
Last one. Randy.
Okay. But for me, the real issue is not the SIM registration. No, the real issue is whether the ordinary Ghanaian will once again be the one carrying all this stress of trying to make the system work, because that is where the frustration comes from. People are not reacting only to the policy. They are reacting to the memory. They remember the confusion. They remember the pressure. They remember the deadlines, long queues, unclear communications, and the feeling that every reform somehow becomes their personal burden. She said, at the end of the day, no, you see, the SIM registration conversation is bigger than just the telecoms. It is really a conversation about trust. Do people trust that this process will be smooth? Do people trust that this system will work properly at this time? Do people trust that this is being designed with the user in mind and not just announced from the top? Because for this, my country there, the problem is often not the announcement of reform. The problem is the experience we, the ordinary Ghanaian, gets from the reform. Why does the citizen always seem to absorb the inconvenience of fixing weaknesses in the systems? That for me is the real issue. So this should not just be framed as are you for SIM registration or are you against it? That is not a conversation at all. It should be framed as, can Ghana build a system that is efficient without being punitive? So yes, the policy may have a good reason behind it, of course. But for me, this is really where it comes down to, not just whether SIM registration is needed, but whether it can be done in a way that is clear, fair, and less stressful for the ordinary people. Because this is what Ghanaians will remember at the end of the day. Fine, if you really want to come back again for the SIM registration and it will help the country, it's a good thing. But please make sure that this time around, Ghanaians do not go through the stress, the trauma, the pain, and the whole lot that they will have to go through to get their SIM registered again. Thank you so much. This is your boy Sikeja Kofi. Kindly subscribe to my channel on YouTube again. See you in the next session.